Tutorial number 2, Sharing Documents. In this video, I will show you how to use the relay2me service to share a document. The first thing you will want to do is launch the relay2me application. In this example, I still have a shortcut to the application on my desktop, so I could use that. However, you may have deleted the shortcut, and if so, don't worry. You can still access the application by going to the Start menu, All Programs, and locating the relay2me folder. So let's try that. And as before in the first tutorial, the Connect dialog box appears asking for a relay number. Fortunately, I don't have to type the number again since it saved it. And as before, remember that I am using the relay number for my school. When you get to this step, be sure to use the relay number for your school, which was given to you by your teacher. Okay, let's proceed. The login dialog box appears, asking for your account information. Now, this time around, we don't have to create an account, since we already did so before in the first tutorial. Now, and in my case as well, I also don't need to type in the username or password, since I checked the Save Login Information box before, meaning that it saved those two items for me. Now, if you didn't check that box, these fields would be blank, and you would need to type in your information. Okay, so once you have entered in your account information, click the OK button. And once you are logged on, you're presented with what is called the main panel, or the welcome screen. Also take note of the 4 buttons beneath the session list: Whiteboard, Documents, Sessions, and Settings. Now, for the purpose of sharing a document, you need 2 people. One person needs to upload the document, and the other person needs to download the document. Also, to make this tutorial easy to understand, let us suppose that we have an essay that we want someone to proofread. So this is an English essay, so we would join the English session. Also note that there's already a participant there. So let's join it. So as you can see, there are 2 participants, and Greg is the other one, aside from me. So Greg says, "Hi Daniel," and I'll say hello back. And I'll also say, could you please proofread my essay for tomorrow afternoon? Okay, so now that you've established that a document needs to be shared, the first step then is to upload that document. So let me upload the essay. So to upload the document, you need to go to the main panel, which again is this here. And then you need to click on the Documents button, and that presents you with what is called the document library. Each account on a relay network has its own document library, and as you can see, it is currently empty. So we need to upload a file. So click the Upload File button, and you now see an Upload File dialog box. There are 2 fields: local file path and remote file name. The local file path simply corresponds to the path where the computer can find your file. So let's go ahead and browse to that file, and if I recall, I put it in the Documents. So I'll go to My Documents, I'll select the file, and as you can see, it already pre-filled in an appropriate remote file name. So I'll go ahead and say OK, and upload is complete. And now once you've clicked OK, then you see here is the file, and that has been uploaded. So once you've uploaded the file, your classmate or teacher can then download it. So Greg is now notified that he can then retrieve your document. And so let's then, for the sake of this tutorial, pretend like we are Greg. So I am Greg now, and then I right click on Daniel because I want to access his document. So when I right-click on his username, see, that's what I did here. As I right-clicked on his username, a menu appears with the following options. So I'll click on Retrieve Documents. Alright, and now you'll see a panel. It looks very similar to the document library. In fact, this is the document library, but it's a different mode. If you'll notice, this is Retrieve Documents as opposed to Share Documents. So here I can then select the file that I want to download, and then I've selected it, so this button is now enabled. So I click Download File, and it asks me where do I want to save it. So let's go ahead and say I want to save it to the desktop, and then I'll click Save. Okay, and the download is complete. So what you've just seen then is two users on a relay network. One of them uploaded the document and the other one downloaded it. So this, in essence, is the means by which people can share documents using the relay2me service. So that about concludes this tutorial. So see you next time.